Hey everyone, guess who's back? Mish! Back here with another team video preview. This time we're featuring a team out of the North. Chris and True North, a team that's always been fairly successful. He has a North Division title and a third place finish in year one. Last year never made the playoffs, but did get the highest draft pick based on a consolation playoff winner. Anyways, let's get into it here with Chris. Week 1 taking on divisional rival Milan in the 6-9. See a win here for Chris. His IDP is going to be the difference in this. They're just better. Week 2 taking on Brandon and Chronic Master Deflator. See a win here for Chris. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a great game to watch in Week 2. I think Chris is going to pull out a victory. Week 3 against Joshua and Cry Phoenix. Got a W here for Chris. Interesting note in this one, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Matthew Stafford. I think Rodgers gets the better of Stafford in this one for a victory for True North. Week 4 taking on Monsters of the Midway and Gwevin. See a loss here for Chris. Early on in the season, A-Rod on the bye here for Week 4. I think that's going to cost him. So we got a 3-1 record through 4. Week 5 taking on divisional rival Mike and the CDC. Make it 2 straight losses for Chris. It's going to be close. It's going to be a tight affair. But I think Mike's going to find a way to pull it out against a divisional rival here. Week 6 taking on Robert and Templars. Got a win here for Chris. I think Antonio Brown's going to have a huge day in this one. And I think that's going to be the difference. And he'll take on those Miami Dolphins corners. Byron Maxwell, I think, is completely overrated. Week 7 taking on Brian in the 12th man. See a win here for Chris. Rodgers always lights up the Bears, and I think he's going to light them up here for a victory against Brian in the 12th man. Week 8 taking on Krista and Storm. See a loss here for Chris. Antonio Brown's on the bye here. Same with both of his tight ends, so I think that's going to play a factor in the divisional rival loss. So through 8 games for Chris, you know, a respectable 5-3 record as we head into Week 9, taking on Ron and Steel Curtain. Got a W here for Chris. Both teams are crippled by the bye, but I have a funny feeling that A-Rod's going to just get better points than Big Ben in this one, and I think it's going to translate into a victory for Chris and True North. Week 10 taking on Suze and Fighting Geese. Got a win here for Chris. Basically, looking at it, you know, Aaron Rodgers again, I think is going to play a big part. Playing Tennessee Titans. I know that defense has improved some, but you know, I think Chris has the depth here to find a way to victory. Week 11 taking on the Commish and Stars. Got a loss here for Chris. Rematch from last year, consolation playoffs final for the 5th overall pick. Chris got the better of the Commish in that one, but I think in this one here in Week 11, he will fall to the Commish. Week 12, taking on Lucas and Green Lightning, last divisional matchup of the year for Chris. Got a W here for Chris. I think he's got better depth than Lucas. Lucas missed out on some early draft picks there early on this year. So, through 12 for Chris and True North. Again, a solid contender in this league. An 8-4 record through 12 heading into the flex game. I think Chris again is going to challenge that North Division, and definitely I think is a contender here, and showing that he has a track record to be a contender in this league. Good luck, Chris.